N-400 Interview Part 3. Final. Real Interview Experience and Animated Tips. 2025.
All right, Mark, we've come so far, just 30 more questions to go. Ready for the final stretch?
Let's do it. I feel like I'm in the zone now.
Question 71. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
The vice president.
Correct. The VP is next in line. Question 72. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms?
April 15th.
Right. That's the tax deadline every year. Question 73. What happened at the Constitutional Convention?
The Constitution was written.
Exactly. That's when the U.S. created its new government. Question 74. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution?
The Bill of Rights.
Yes, these protect basic rights like speech and religion. Question 75. What is the economic system in the United States?
Market economy.
Correct. Prices are mostly set by supply and demand. Question 76. What does the Constitution do?
Sets up the government.
Yes, it gives structure and rules to the U.S. government. Question 77. Who is a governor of your state now?
Depends on the state.
Right. Make sure you learn the name for your state. Question 78. How many amendments does the Constitution have?
27.
Correct. These are updates to the original document. Question 79. What is the rule of law?
Everyone must follow the law.
Exactly. No one is above the law. Question 80. Name one right only for United States citizens.
To vote in a federal election.
Right. Only citizens can vote in national elections. Question 81. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
The Speaker of the House.
Correct. That's third in line to lead the country. Question 82. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years?
6.
Yes, senators serve 6-year terms. Question 83. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence?
Life and liberty.
Good. These are considered natural rights. Question 84. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment?
Speech.
Correct. You can say what you think freely. Question 85. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States?
The Pacific Ocean.
Right. It borders states like California and Oregon. Question 86. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now?
J.D. Vance.
Yes, based on the latest update in the guide. Question 87. What is one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did?
He freed the slaves.
Yes, that was the Emancipation Proclamation. Question 88. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen?
To be loyal to the United States.
Right. It means you support the U.S. and follow its laws. Question 89. Who makes federal laws?
Congress.
Correct. That's the Senate and House working together. Question 90. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power?
To print money.
Yes, only the federal government can do that. Question 91. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now?
Mike Johnson.
Correct. He leads the House of Representatives, which is one part of Congress. Question 92. What movement tried to end racial discrimination?
The Civil Rights Movement.
Yes, it fought for equal rights. Question 93. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States.
Crow.
Good. That's one of many recognized tribes. Question 94. What is the supreme law of the land?
The Constitution.
Right. No law is above it. Question 95. What does the President's Cabinet do?
They advise the President.
Yes, they give expert opinions and help make decisions. Question 96. When was the Constitution written?
1787.
Correct. That was after the Revolutionary War. Question 97. What did the Declaration of Independence do?
It announced our independence from Great Britain.
Right. That's how the U.S. became free. Question 98. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted?
July 4th, 1776.
Yes, that's why we celebrate Independence Day. Question 99. What does the judicial branch do?
Reviews laws.
Correct. It checks if laws follow the Constitution. Question 100. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president?
18 and older.
Exactly. You can vote starting at 18. You did it, Mark. 100 questions. How do you feel?
Tired, but also proud. That was a lot, but your help made it doable.
You should be proud. You've worked hard. Out of all the questions, which ones do you think are the hardest?
Maybe the ones that depend on where I live, like who my senator or governor is.
Yes, those local official questions can be tricky if you forget to look them up.
Also the questions about history, like who wrote what or exact dates. They take more memory work.
True. I usually suggest focusing extra time on history facts and writing down the names of your officials somewhere visible.
That's a good idea. I think the trickiest one for me was remembering who comes after the vice president if they can't serve.
Ah, yes, the Speaker of the House. That one trips up a lot of people.
And some of the questions that sound similar, like about the Constitution versus Declaration of Independence, easy to confuse.
Yes, that's why understanding what each document does is more important than just memorizing the names.
I'm going to review those again, but overall, I feel way more ready now.
You're going to do great, Mark. Keep practicing, and don't let one hard question shake your confidence.
Thanks for everything, Anne. This journey felt a lot easier with your help.
Anytime, future citizen.